Ready to go, Tegan?
Yep.
Are you excited for this?
Oh, so excited.
Yeah. So, my name is Chelsea. I run Smiles R Us Dental Company. We sell and manufacture different kinds of dental products, as well as partner with big name companies to try and get their products out there. If I'm being honest, I really don't run a business so much as I run a family. A family of people who love and care for and respect each other with all of their hearts, really. I don't consider them my employees. They are my children, and I love them with all of my heart. And I would die for them. And I know they would do the same for me. Definitely.
You guys have everything?
Yep.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Even the basket?
Yes, we have everything. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
We are heading out on a sales call today to some place called the Banana Jungle. Both Tegan and I are very excited for this opportunity. We haven't been out on a sales call for a while now, and the office has been in kind of a slump, so we're very excited for this opportunity.
Chelsea gets really excited when we go out on calls. Really excited.
You excited for this?
Oh, yeah. Try to keep a cool head, okay? You tend to get really loud and exaggerate it when you're excited.
What are you talking about? I never over-exaggerate.
Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Barbara.
Tegan, nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Chelsea.
Nice to meet you. So yeah, just this way. I'm pretty happy that I got to get you guys to come over to show me the stuff. Because I don't really like doing that stuff over the phone. It's kind of,
Yeah.
impersonal. So yeah, you can just take a seat. So I should start by talking about the program. It's called Eat Right, Brush Right. And it's to promote, good eating habits and brushing your teeth well while you're young, because it's really important to get that instilled in you. Yeah.
Of course. A lot of people really focus on early oral hygiene habits, which
true.
is really important. And it's really nice to see somebody doing that.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel about it. I think it's really important.
Well, without further ado, I guess we can begin our presentation.
Sure.
Did we forget the basket?
I thought you brought it with us in the car.
Bella reminded us, didn't she?
I would have remembered if she did.
Okay, this is fine. We can do this. I'm just gonna call Bella and get her to bring the basket down. You keep Barbara distracted, like do disclosing or something, okay?
Right, I can do
Okay.
this.
All right, I just need to make a really quick phone call. Just excuse me one moment.
And while she's gone, why don't I tell you a little bit about disclosing? Disclosing is how you clap.
Hello, Smiles R Us Dental Company, Bella speaking.
Sits on the
Yeah, hey, it's me. Okay, I need you to bring the basket down.
I reminded you to bring it though.
I know, I'm sorry. Listen, we really need this basket in order to do the presentation. Please, can you bring it?
Fine, I'll be there as soon as I can. What are you doing about Barbara?
Thank you. As for Barbara, Chelsea's distracting. I need to go.
Okay.
I gotta go.
Why? Why? I don't understand. So while she's gone, why don't I show you how disclosing really works?
Sounds good. It's really strange.
Alright, so when disclosing, we basically focus on two layers of the teeth. There's the pellicle, which is non-bacterial, and it naturally comes onto the teeth after brushing, pretty much right after.
Okay.
And then there's plaque, which of course we do worry about, and that is bacterial and it causes disease. So while disclosing, the pellicle stains a light pink, and the plaque, it dyes a red, dark red. And we have either the chewable tablet that you just basically swish around and spit out, or we have the disclosing solution, which is dabbed onto the teeth with a Q-tip. So basically, we focus on 6 surfaces. There's the cheek surfaces on your first molars, then there's the 2 lip surfaces on one of your front teeth on either side, and then there's the tongue surfaces of your bottom first molars. So after we grade those, we divide it in 6, and then give you a final mark of either excellent, good, fair, or poor. And then give you oral hygiene instructions based on where we saw the most plaque.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's basically how disclosing works.
Sure.
Oh, thanks. This is Bella. She's one of our employees.
Nice to meet you. Hi. Nice
Why
to
don't
meet
you take a seat?
Yeah. So I was just wondering if maybe we could hurry this up a little bit. I kind of have somewhere to go and I don't really.
Of course, I totally understand. Sorry about that. Now that we do have the basket, we can begin the presentation completely. So let's get started. We'll open this up and show you what we have to offer. So, to start out, we have the Sulca brush.
Sulca brush, you take the bristles and you just go like this. Is it right up in there? Just like, do you want to try?
No.
Okay. No. So basically, you can tell that the Sulca brush has angled bristles, so you can get in between your teeth from the inside and the outside. And it basically just scrubs away all the plaque. So the kind of sister to this product is a Sulcus brush.
There's really only a 2-letter difference, that's about it.
More than that. So the sulcus is the space in between your gums and the tooth. It's invisible, but it's there. So bacteria and food debris can get in there and irritate that tissue, which is which causes inflammation, stuff like that. So the bristles on the sulcus brush aren't as angled as the Sulca brush and are longer and pointier to get into that tight space. So the next aid that we have is called the Perio aid.
It's really just a glorified toothpick holder.
It's a lot more than that. I hate it when she's right. So basically what you do is you insert the toothpick into one of these holes, and then you use the toothpick to pick in between your teeth. I find this really helpful for those who have a hard time reaching to the back of their mouth. Now, all what I've talked about so far is a substitution for floss. However, these can only be used for those who have loose contacts or gaps in between their teeth. Honestly, what I think is that floss is a better alternative. You can use it for tight or loose contacts, gaps or no gaps. Really, you can use it for anyone. So you can also get fine floss, regular tape floss, unwaxed or waxed. You can get tooth floss picks. Kids love those.
Oh, really?
Yes. Fun shapes. There's dinosaurs. It's really a great way to get them into flossing.
Okay.
So how to floss with a regular floss, we have a fine floss here, is basically you wrap it around your fingers, go in between your contacts, cup the tooth in a C shape, and rub up and down 3 to 5 times. Then you do so for the other tooth and move on to the next contact space. All right. Do you have any questions?
Yeah, so how much do these usually go for in the stores?
An amount like this that will last you a few months costs around $3 to $4, and a smaller amount would be around $1 to $2. The other aids cost around $3 to $4 as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how should you effectively brush children's teeth or teach them how?
Well, you should get them to take the toothbrush and really get every surface they possibly can. Just scrub as hard as possible to really get all that plaque that's caked on there off.
I wouldn't recommend that, no.
I would.
So what dentists recommend is to get a soft bristle toothbrush, if you want to take a look at that. And it just basically, the softer bristles prevent any trauma that might happen with a harder bristle. And what we teach children, because they have a lower mobility than adults, is to go in a circular motion and get the gums, get the teeth, prevent gingivitis, and get all the plaque off of there.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are these little bumpy things?
These are to get bacteria off your tongue. If you don't take care of your tongue, plaque will start building up there, and that causes periodontal disease and caries and bad breath.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah. We call those tongue scrubbers, but you can also get tongue scrapers in a pharmacy or something like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what are these things?
Well, those are called interdental brushes, and you can see that those ones, they have angled bristles. And
And
you can
this one is straight.
Okay.
It's really homophobic, Chelsea. This job has ruined my life. Anyways, so what we use those ones for is like in between the teeth. Just like the other aids that we talked about earlier. They are better for looser contacts, and you can get in between and scrub away.
Okay.
Do you have any more questions that we can answer?
So, how much do these usually go for in stores?
I'd say about $2.
And about toothpaste, how much would toothpaste usually cost, just for the kids' parents?
It ranges from $2 to $20.
Good to know.
Do you have any more questions or any more we can tell you about?
No, I still really have plans, so yeah, you guys.
Alright, sorry that we took so long. I really hope that you got the education that you wanted out of this. Alright.
We'll leave the basket here for you so you can really, try out some of the things before you hand them out to the kids. If that sounds good to you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
It's nice meeting you.
Nice to meet you too.
Have a good one.
Well, that was a pretty successful sales call, if I say so myself. What do you mean we didn't make the sale? You said you had plans.
You, get out! Go!